I'm Chef Kelly, and this is what I do.
Little Pink Floyd.
Oh,
I love Pink Floyd. I know.
You're naming all the hits this morning.
I know. I've gotten them right, but we are, because we're talking about comfort foods.
That's right.
With Chef Kelly. She's back with us in the kitchen, and she's going to be telling us how to keep warm this winter because it's so cold outside.
It is cold. Today is very cold, although we've had a couple warm days,
and
too.
we'll get a few more, but still.
Right.
Jay's kind of helping you out.
I know. Jay's quite
He's quite the chef.
Do you deglaze a pan when it's baking?
I do, and we're going to do that actually. We're going to make some meatballs, and we're going to do that. But whenever I'm cooking something where you end up with like this brown stuff, this is called fond. And you always have to like add a little water or a little wine or something to kind of deglaze it.
Okay.
So our bacon's rolling just because I needed some extra time for that. But we're not going to talk about that right now. We're going to start with our turkey meatballs.
Turkey meatballs.
Yep.
All right.
So all meatballs are great. You know, beef, you could do the
all
beef.
meatballs are not created equal, however.
All meatballs are not created equal. I just want to make something a little different. I personally like turkey. You know, I like turkey burgers. I like turkey meatballs. I mean, I like beef too. I'm not saying one's better than the other, but all right, whenever I work with raw meat, Kim, I always like to wear gloves. I just think it's a little more sanitary. But you know, when I'm cutting other things, I don't necessarily do that, but I like to do that with
one-handed egg crack.
There we go, one-handed. I'm going to add one egg there, and then I'm going to put the other two in with my, this is onions that I've already sauteed. It has the oats, and it has the brown rice breadcrumbs. Yeah, I made it gluten-free, Cam, because it's such a big thing for people now.
I know.
It's like everybody's kids, and you know, so many people are trying to stay away from gluten, and gluten is a protein found in wheat, as most of us know. And we could probably all go with a little less gluten, you know, or kind of all that stuff makes your joints inflame and so on and so forth, but that's a whole nother cooking show.
Right.
All right, so here we go.
That's a whole nother 6 minutes.
It's a whole nother 6 minutes, all right. So we kind of let that soak. You want that soak for about 5 minutes. It just kind of gets everything all nice and mushy. And things of this more like texture, like mix better, right?
Meanwhile, Jay is still at it.
Jay is still on that bacon. Thank you, Jay.
Should I not be doing
my
this?
bacon sous chef?
Yeah.
No, you're doing a great job. All right, so there we go. We're going to mix all that up, Cam, just so it's, you know, all nice and incorporated. Here we go.
It's a conglomeration.
It is, and I'm just going to set that aside, Miss Molly. And through the magic of TV, we have these wonderful little rolled meatballs. Right. So you're just going to roll them up, and then literally, Cam, you're just going to put your little, like make a, almost like we did with those little pretzel bites earlier.
Make a little well.
Like a little swimming pool. And then we're going to just stuff it in there. See? Yeah. Sound effects.
Rick's good at sound effects. He can come up with
something. And then we're all done. All right. So, then our turkey meatballs, they get baked, and they look like vela.
Oh, baked.
Baked. We're going to make them 350.
Love that.
All right. So, Jay is very adamantly stirring the bacon.
By the way, I understand you cut down the tree in your backyard for that. Is that right?
These are so hot.
And glazed it.
Eastern market before the holidays, like 2 seasons ago. Like some guys like chopping those down and shellacking them. And I got like a ton of them.
It was a nice tree.
Yeah.
All right, so Jay's got the bacon. So what we're going to do next, okay, this is going to be for our kale. A little kale saute with bacon and onions. We got a bacon thing going today. There we go.
You really turned me on to kale.
Kale and quinoa.
And quinoa, that's right. Yes, the quinoa.
Everything.
It's all kale and quinoa at my house.
So we're just going to stir that until it's brown.
You're telling the truth.
Can you smell it? And the onions. Oh, you like
I'm blatantly lying.
You like quinoa.
I do like it, but
it's not like your everyday thing.
Wow, this smells awesome.
I know, it smells awesome. All right. So we're going to stir that up. And then we are going to, this is our kale. I have some baby kale. I have different mixes of kale.
Is there adult kale?
There is adult kale.
That's expired.
It's expired. It's like more like the fatty waddy, and then we have like the little baby kale that I get in these really nice bags from one of my organic suppliers. And okay, so we're just going to go ahead, and we're going to put our kale in with our onions and bacon.
Now, does this cook down the way spinach would? I mean, does it get less.
Yeah, it does. Kale's a little sturdier than spinach, so it's
Yeah.
going to take a minute longer. You know, always sea salt and pepper. And then that Bragg's, let's grab that, Jay.
This is the apple cider,
Yeah.
apple cider
Give
vinegar.
us a splash. Like kale and bacon and cider vinegar.
That's much?
A little more.
More?
Yeah, we like that. Okay.
Whoa.
Whoa.
That stings your eyes.
Jay. No, I'm
You
kidding.
can
I know, I'm
pour
kidding.
it.
Woo. I'm totally kidding. All right.
It smells like
That looks
Easter
great.
around here.
All right.
Took it away from you like your mom does when you've done something wrong.
No, you're doing a great job. You're doing a great job. I'm just such a bossy chef. I don't know, it just runs in my blood. All right, so we're going to let that simmer down a little bit.
Simmer
All right,
down now.
Simmer down now. So let's talk about what we have going over here.
Okay.
These are our artichoke mashed potatoes, and basically I took the Yukon Gold. I like the Yukon Gold because you don't have to peel them.
Right.
So we just boil those up. We mash them with a little bit of sour cream or whatever you want to mash them with, right?
And
mash them with
garlic.
olive oil. Yep, little garlic. Look at the garlic on there. And some artichokes. I thought that would be nice with like the turkey and so on and so forth. So let's go ahead and get a little slop of that.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Yes, it does.
Maybe a couple meatballs. You could put these like on top,
Bob
like
is
a little
hungry.
meatball on top of the mountain kind of thing.
Okay.
Our kale just has just a second to go, but let's just take a little teeny sample of it to make our plate really cute. Bobby
Bob
loves
and his
kale.
sound effects.
All right, like how nice is that? Pretty, like wintry, all those
Beautiful.
flavors, roasted garlic.
It looks very
kale.
comfortable.
It's very
It
comfortable.
does.
Jay, am I going to count you in on this?
Yes.
All right. And the
Oh,
artichoke
thanks,
mashed
Kelly.
potatoes can go with, you know, any kind of protein.
Right.
It's just kind of nice, like a little bitter, a little
what's
green,
nice
a
about this,
little
though?
bacon.
This is not the type of recipe you think about making on your own.
Right.
And,
And
you know,
only when Chef Kelly comes on.
you see
It's
this,
easy,
and then
though.
you'll go to myfoxdetroit.com, you'll put it together, and you'll impress everybody, the neighbors.
Impress everybody.
We've got a rogue
Neighbors.
potato there.
Look at that. Hi, I'm so cute. Oh, kale. Wait a minute, Jay. You're not getting wild without the kale.
You know what I say? A dish without kale.
It's like a
like
day
a
without
day without
sunshine.
Quite
All
nice.
right.
Got that.
Comfort
Thank you,
food.
man.
We got
Thank
it.
you. Very
Oh,
good.
thanks, Kelly.
All right, so myfoxdetroit.com has the recipes for everything we did today, from our cuddle food that we made for the Oscars to this great stuff here.
Cool.
Good seeing you.
Great to be back. Thank you.
You know, sloths.
Thank you.